Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I want to give you a brief overview of Squarespace email campaigns, the feature that is, or the email marketing platform that is built in natively into Squarespace, and go over the features it has to offer. Now, this isn't going to be a tutorial that shows you how to set up Squarespace email campaigns, but rather I just want to give you an overview of what they have to offer and go over some pros and cons to help you decide on whether or not it's the right tool for you. If you're new to this channel, my name is Ana Lea. I am the owner and designer behind Lea Design Studio, where I create Squarespace templates, courses, and resources to help you make a stunning first impression online. And on this channel, I share design, marketing, and tech tips to help you work smarter and not harder. So without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Okay, so let's start with a brief overview of where you can actually find Squarespace email campaigns. So when you log into your Squarespace website, you're going to go over to marketing and then here under email campaigns. Once you click on that, you will see that there is a checklist to start sending that basically allows you to set up your email template, create your email list, and then add your sender details, which are essentially the email address you will be sending the emails from, which needs to be verified by Squarespace to ensure that you're not sending spam or emails that are just bad, so to speak. So let's take a look at the email templates that are available. So there are several templates to choose from, and you can see that they all have different designs. However, you can also go through them, browse through them based on what is here in the sidebar, where you can choose email templates that are geared for promoting a product or a service, classes or events, announcing a sale or simply sharing an update, and similar. You can also choose any of the templates that you have in drafts or any of the emails that you've already sent once you start sending with Squarespace email campaigns, or templates that you've used in automations. There is also an option to start blank. So if you want to build your template from scratch, you certainly can. So for right now, let's just take a look at a random email to see what options are available once you select a template. So I'm going to choose this one and click on Use this template. So first of all, once the template loads, you will see that there are two tabs over here. You have a style and an email tab. Style is where you can apply styles to your emails, and what's really nice about this is that you can easily incorporate your branding into your email templates. So if you select Quickly Match Your Site, you can choose from the colors that you have set up in your site styles panel, and you can also upload your site logo here. There are also options to choose the content background and to choose a font pack. Now, unfortunately, while there are pre-made font packs like what you have in the style editor in Squarespace, you can't really specify the fonts. For example, if you're using, Open Sans for your body text, there is no way to choose it here. You just have to deal with whatever is already pre-selected here from Squarespace themselves. So that is kind of a downside to it. But you can make it look similar. So if you have, for example, if you know that you're using a serif font and a sans serif font, you can choose one of these options here that uses these fonts. And then under the email tab, this is where you would add your subject, your preview text, which is what essentially shows up in subscribers' inboxes once your email lands in their inbox. You can specify unique recipients, and this is where you can also add your legal address, which you are required to have at the foot of every email. And you can schedule the email to be sent immediately, or if you toggle it off, you can specify the exact time and date when you want the email to be sent. Another thing that's cool about email templates is that you're not limited to just what you see here. You can add more blocks to it, and editing is pretty simple. If you've used Squarespace, then you'll be used to the editor. All you have to do is hover over the template, click the plus sign, and then you can add text, line, button, a product, image, spacer, block, or a discount. So this is super cool and useful. If you have products on your website, you can add them directly to your email campaigns. Similarly, if you want to showcase the latest blog post, you can easily insert it using the blog section here. So that is what happened when you choose an email template. Now, let's talk about automations. So once you're here in the marketing dashboard, when you click on create, you can actually start creating your campaigns, and you have several options to choose from. First, you have a regular blast campaign, which is something that you send on a regular basis. Typically, some people refer to it as newsletter. Some email marketing platforms call it broadcasts. Whatever you call it, it's just something that you send regularly to your list. That is what it is. Then you have an automation that allows you to welcome new subscribers, which happens when somebody signs up to your list, so when somebody fills out a form. Or you can choose to set up an automation when somebody makes a purchase from you. So if they buy your product, you can send them an email that says, "Thank you for your purchase," or something similar. Under subscriber activity, there are a few more options to choose from. You can reward your subscribers, which essentially allows you to send them a discount or another free gift when they sign up. Or you can simply check in with them after a certain period of time has passed. And then a customer activity. Again, you can set up an automation that recommends additional products. So for example, if you sell digital planners, you can set up an automation that promotes your digital stickers to go with the planner, or planner covers, or something like that. Or you can send them a discount that applies to their future purchases and incentivizes them to come back and make yet another purchase. Again, there are not a lot of triggers here to choose from, but if you're looking for something simple to get started, this is more than enough. And then finally, let's talk about lists. So you can create an unlimited number of lists of your email subscribers, and to create a list, all you really have to do is click on add, and then name your list, and then click save. So this is useful because you can create different lists for different products that you have, or types of products that you have, or if you have different services, or if you have services and courses, you could create lists that basically target people who are interested in your services, or those who are interested in your courses, or something like that. So that is useful for organizing your subscribers. And that essentially covers the features that you have available within Squarespace email campaigns. So let's talk about some pros and cons. So first of all, the pros are that it's pretty simple and easy to use. So if you have used Squarespace, you will be familiar with the editing interface. And speaking of that, it's super convenient that it's immediately integrated with your website, which means that you can easily use built-in Squarespace newsletter forms to connect them to your Squarespace list. So for example, a form like this, a newsletter form like this, it's super easy to integrate with Squarespace email campaigns. And all you really have to do is to click on that newsletter form, click the pencil icon to edit it. And then once the editing interface pops up under storage, you would select, as a storage option, you would select Squarespace campaigns and then add them to the list that you have set up. Another pro of using Squarespace email campaigns is that it's pretty cheap to get started. It starts at $4 per month if you pay annually. If you pay monthly, then it's $7 per month. Again, this is pretty affordable. And if you're looking for something cheap and easy to get started with, then Squarespace email campaigns is definitely a good choice. However, now that we've covered that, I also have to mention the cons. So as I've mentioned before, one of the cons is that you can't really customize the fonts within the campaign editor. However, that's not really a big con because you can't really do that in other email marketing platforms as well. And one of the reasons behind this is because using too many fancy fonts, first of all, is not supported in most email clients such as Gmail or Outlook or something like that. But it also decreases your deliverability. So if you use fonts that aren't readily available within the font itself, and if the email platform cannot render the font properly, chances are your email might end up in spam. So it does have something to do with deliverability of your emails and limitations of the email marketing platforms as such, because not all of them support all of the fonts, although I do believe we're making some progress on that. However, again, it is a con if you care about the looks of your email campaigns. In which case, if you do, I recommend you check out Flowdesk, and I do have a tutorial on how to integrate Flowdesk with Squarespace coming out, so keep an eye out for that. because they allow you to use more fonts, and they have a proprietary technology that basically allows you to use different fonts for your marketing campaigns. And another con that I want to mention when it comes to Squarespace marketing campaigns is that they have pretty hard send limits. So as you can see on their most expensive plan, which is $68 per month, you can only send 250,000 emails per month. Now, this may seem like a lot, but keep in mind that if you have a list, if you manage to grow your list to 100,000 subscribers, that means you can only send them 2 emails per month. And if you're in the middle of a launch, obviously 2 emails a month aren't going to do anything for your bottom line. So if you are looking for something more robust, something that's not going to cap you in such a way to where when you're executing a launch, you're going over your limit, then Squarespace email campaigns might not be the best platform for you. Again, if you also are looking for more complex automations that have more triggers, or that you can really fine tune when you send a specific email to which subscribers, then Squarespace email campaigns is not for you. But if you're just getting started and if you want something that's easy to use, you don't have to worry about logging into a different platform or learning the ins and outs of more complex email marketing methods, then Squarespace email campaigns is definitely worth looking into. And finally, the last con that I'm going to mention here, which again relates more to advanced marketing methods, but there is no way to A/B test your campaigns. Now, what does this mean? Usually, once you start getting more advanced with your email marketing, you will want to test your emails, perform A/B tests. This essentially allows you to send different versions of your email campaign to your subscribers. And for example, you can have 2 different subject lines to see which one performs better. That would be an example of an A/B test. In that case, email with subject A is going to get sent to, 30% of your list, and subject B is going to be sent to 30% of your list. And then once a certain amount of time has passed, your email platform is going to tell you, okay, subject A performed better, and it's going to send that particular version of the email to the rest of your email list. Another example of an A/B test would be sending at a different time, sending at 7 a.m. versus sending at 1 p.m., for example. Again, this allows you to get really, really good at your email marketing because it allows you to send the right message at the right time to the right people. And that is the essence of email marketing, to essentially send that right message at the right time to the right people to increase your ROI, to make sales from your email marketing campaigns, to actually make money with your email marketing. So Squarespace doesn't have that. Again, if you're looking for that, you're going to want to look into a different platform such as MailerLite, ConvertKit, Constant Contact, Drip, or any of the more advanced email marketing platforms. However, also keep in mind that Squarespace is constantly adding new features to their products and services, so who knows, maybe one day we will see A/B testing in the Squarespace email campaigns. So again, if you're just getting started, this is a great way to get your feet wet with email marketing, so to speak. But if you're looking for something more advanced, you might look into another platform. So bottom line, for very simple marketing needs to just get started, Squarespace email campaigns is a great choice. And if you don't have plans on having complicated email funnels, then this will be more than enough and probably serve you for a very long time. But if you have plans to ramp up your email marketing, and if you want to create a more complex email marketing funnel, then you might want to look into a different platform. And that's it for today's video. If you want to learn more about email marketing, I have a video that talks more about the basics of email marketing, how it works, and how you should get started in 2023. And if you're looking for ways to integrate MailerLite with your Squarespace website, then I do have another tutorial on that too as well. So be sure to check that out. That's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.